Presenting our next award is a prolific author and the CEO of the Fremont Corporation and Java Roots Coffee of Tulsa. Please join me in welcoming Oklahoma Foundation for Excellence trustee, Clifton Tolbert.
Good evening. It's a great evening in Oklahoma. For Dr. Tim Hubin, the only thing more exciting than creating a brand new chemical compound is creating a brand new chemist. Tim is the Bernhardt Professor of Chemistry at Southwestern Oklahoma State University in Weatherford, a school well represented and well respected for its chemistry and pharmacy programs. It is not unusual to find 19 and 20-year-old students from Southwestern presenting their research at national conferences and having their names published alongside Dr. Hubin's in scientific journals. Tim is a pioneer in engaging undergraduate students in world-class and world-cutting-edge research. His own research has applications in treating AIDS and cancer and involves collaborating with researchers in the United Kingdom as well as the country of China. Dr. Hubin has even redesigned his inorganic chemistry lab to give students an opportunity to contribute to a long-term project and present results to their peers. By involving undergraduates in his lab, Dr. Hubin is giving them the opportunity, and at a very young age, to experience the thrills and the setbacks of real-world research and to see within themselves a scientist emerging.
Inorganic chemistry had a reputation as being a dreary course that students took because they had to. But with Tim's innovative methods of incorporating a true open-ended research experience within the laboratory, it's become an exciting course to students.
When you have a student succeed in the research lab and they present their results, they become the world's expert on their little area of chemistry. And they see that it's not something that they can't do. I mean, they can succeed. If they can do it in my lab, they can do it in graduate school, they can do it for a career.
Not only are you making the chemistry, you're analyzing the chemistry, and then you're interpreting it. And so it brings a full scale to the undergraduate lab to make you feel like you are an actual chemist in all reality, which is a very important thing I find.
And in this process, the students are actually doing groundbreaking research. They are synthesizing a compound that has not existed before. And he has every student working on one that's slightly different. So the sense of discovery for those students is particularly amazing.
Whenever I entered graduate school, I was actually teaching graduate students and postdocs techniques that I had learned from him and had done with him many times that they had never experienced.
You were trying to make this, or what?
I think I did intro him. I kind of read through it.
SWOSU is about perfect for me, I think. It allows me to teach as my primary job, but I've also have a lot of freedom and a lot of resources to do research and to get students involved in research. And so I think it's really the best of both worlds.
Please welcome the winner of the Oklahoma Medal for Excellence in Regional University and Community College Teaching from Southwestern Oklahoma State University, Dr. Tim Hubin.
Good evening. First, I want to thank the Oklahoma Foundation for Excellence and its donors for making this wonderful award possible. I would also like to thank my colleagues and the talented students at Southwestern Oklahoma State University, who I am lucky enough to work with every day. I believe this award is largely due to the hard and good work of my many gifted undergraduate research students at SWOSU and my research collaborators at universities in England, Belgium, and China, who do powerful things with the molecules we make. Finally, I want to thank my family, particularly my wife, Becky, an elementary teacher. Anyone lucky enough to have their child in her classroom will tell you, as I will, that she's the most talented educator in our house. and it's not even close. She has sacrificed a lot to support my career, and Becky, thank you. Unlike some of the other awardees tonight, I'm not likely to be described as a classroom dynamo. My impact, whatever it has been, is more likely to have come from individual relationships, most likely forged in the lab, teaching the why and how of original chemistry research. Undergraduate research sparked my own career as I got a taste of what it was like to make a molecule that had never before existed. Recalling that spark, at the start of my first college teaching job, even though I was swamped with lecture and lab preparations, I accepted my first undergraduate researcher, and I've never looked back. At SWOSU, I've been overwhelmed with the quality of students and the productivity that they've shown. My goals for these students are to keep them safe, and in a chemistry lab, that's priority number one. Provide them with projects they can succeed at and yet eventually get published. Secure enough funding to keep them supplied and productive. Find collaborators interested in applications for our molecules. Offer advice to overcome the inevitable problems that accompany true research, and give them the opportunity to grow as scientists and individuals. So far, so good. Thank you.